Good evening, everybody. I'm Jonathan Penta, founder of Penta Wealth Management, and it's my pleasure to welcome all of you here this evening for our special event focused on unlocking your company's value and successful business transition planning. We really have just a fantastic program lined up for you here this evening with an amazing panel of experts. Each of the panelists you'll hear from this evening are truly leaders in their areas of practice with proven track records helping owners in transition. I'm just honored to join them on the panel this evening, and I want to thank each of them for being part of our event this evening. Before we jump into our panel discussion, I'd just like to share a quick story about a client of ours that I think really illustrates why we're here this evening and how careful planning can really lead to a highly successful business transition. So let me tell you about my client who's currently retired, former CEO of a technology company. A little over 4 years ago, this client started doing some serious thinking about selling his company, but at the time, didn't really know what the company was even worth or what it would need to sell for to meet his long-term financial goals. At the same time, he also didn't know if he should sell at that time or if he should wait and hopefully grow the business to be worth more down the road. Now, when we did a comprehensive business valuation actually came back less than what the owner thought the company might have been worth. Pretty common for business owners. At the same time, we did an analysis of all my clients' financial goals, including gifting to children, charitable inclinations, spending in retirement, buying a vacation home. And when we modeled all of those goals into our planning system and assessed the impact, really the impact of selling his company at that valuation on his ability to meet those goals, we identified that there was a wealth gap. So my client is then faced with this decision really to either reduce his financial goals and aspirations or take steps toward increasing the value of the business. Now, since we were able to identify some key value drivers that could be improved upon, my client decided to take steps toward growing the business. And over the next 3 years, we implemented some value enhancement strategies where we were able to actually increase the value of the company by over 30%. And about a year ago, he sold that business for just north of $60 million. Now, not only is he happy with the price he was able to sell the business for, but more important, he was able to meet all of his financial goals for him and his family, including setting up a charitable foundation, buying that vacation home, gifting to his children through tax shelter gifting strategies, and is now living really a dream retirement. Now, having a highly successful outcome like that is achievable, but really only possible through careful planning and by aligning a business owner's personal, financial, and long-term goals. In other words, how do we get all that blended and aligned so that an owner can have a significant exit, but be happy on the other end? So I'm obviously very passionate about working with business owners. That's why we're hosting this event. And given my passion, I actually went out and got certified in this very thing many years ago and became a certified exit planning advisor. And I'm certified in a methodology known as the value acceleration methodology. My role within that methodology is really to help the owner plan from a wealth management and financial planning standpoint, to help them think about the financial, business, and personal elements of their life and business, getting all that blended and aligned, to have this significant exit where the owner is able to, 1, sell for maximum value, 2, achieve all their financial goals, and 3, be ready and prepared and to embrace their next stage in life. Research shows that a business owner is 5 times more likely to be ready to sell their business when they have a thorough understanding of how that future sale impacts their financial plan. So a lot of what you'll be hearing about tonight is owner readiness, planning early, and the importance of having an expert team of advisors to help you along the way. And a big part of what I often do is put that right team of advisors in place and quarterback the planning effort along the way. So with that, we'll get our panel discussion underway. By the way, in your packets, there's a QR code that will navigate you to our event resources page, where you'll find helpful articles and white papers about other business owners that have built significant companies that sold for high value that were happy on the other end.